When you take away the stability of housing and somewhere where people can call home, when you take that away, that's kind of a foundational element for everything else that we do. So yeah, when you don't have that basic level of stability, it creates a problem for the rest of their life. We had a call last week with a gentleman who received a 7-day notice to quit. And he thought that meant, I've got 7 days to move out. And we had to explain to him, no, that's the start of the process. And they don't know what it is they're supposed to do. So they look at the form saying, well, I guess I lose. It is an impact that a lawyer can have using the skills that they're given that will enable them to stabilize that family's living situation. So you end up speaking for the people who can't otherwise, and it's the privilege of practicing law that brings with it the obligation to make sure that the system functions for everybody. The city of Detroit is one of the unique markets in the country. Over 80% of the tenants who are being evicted are unrepresented, where the landlords, the vast majority of them, probably 80+%, are represented. But that's the thing. Some people get overwhelmed when they look at the system and say, oh my gosh, 80% of these tenants are unrepresented. How am I supposed to make a dent? It's like, well, you can make an impact on just one. And then somebody else makes an impact on just one. And then it accumulates, and now you're starting to make a difference. The idea is to try and get as much representation for the tenants so they understand their rights and they understand methods of negotiating ways to stay in their home. Typically, it's small families or people that may have lost a job, don't have a job, may not have skills training. The tenants, when they get served with an eviction notice, a lot of times don't understand what they're supposed to do. The tenants don't always view the system as being weighted in their favor. When you're sitting across the table from someone who's a non-lawyer, you know infinitely more than they do. The obligation then is to use that skill to help.